Nora reached out to me and asked if I wanted to be a part of another My American Musical in Massachusetts in 2 weeks. Nora asked me this 2 weeks ago. I was thrilled. It was exactly what I needed. My life was in a rut. Anyway, I'm so happy to be with everybody here. We love each other. A web series.
Really?
Well, like you were gonna film of this musical thing.
Oh.
I honestly want to eat this right now.
I do too.
Do you want to share one?
Yeah. I was almost suggested that. Crazy Town lead singers are Shifty Shell Shock.
That's him. That's him.
Oh, it is?
Uh-huh.
Are you listening? I'm telling you to be louder. On the last season of My American Musical, our credit songs were songs by this artist of this song, Basil Ali. And what's exciting is that this actually isn't something we put right now in the video through editing and putting the audio in. This is actually playing in this car right now. And what's even more exciting than that is that the artist Basil Ali is with us. And he's going to be helping us do some musicals tonight in Northampton, Massachusetts.
We're in Northampton. Oh, it's a video.
So we're over by the town green and the town steps, and we are hoping to get some people to perform here tonight.
This is Nora's voiceover. So to catch all of you up, basically we promised a bunch of towns in Massachusetts musicals, but now we are last minute finding people to write them and perform them for us because we forgot to do it ourselves, but we're very busy.
I don't come here that often, but from what I gather, I wonder if there's this is just an idea, but nah, that's stupid. Never mind.
I was so excited to be back with my friends on My American Musical. My life's going pretty well in other areas, so it's good to give them an opportunity for that to rub off on them on this adventure.
We got stuck at this bookstore. I mean, willingly stuck. One of my friends works here, so we were gonna maybe say hi, and we're just looking, and we're having a good time, honestly. Just peeking, reading, expanding our minds. What are you reading? Comment below. Well, we just approached a great pair of people in the bookstore who I just had a feeling they have a really great musical inside of them, but they're a little too shy to share, but hopefully they'll come as the audience.
The last year of my life has been rolling along, and I can tell that my friends and I are all rusty at our game.
Yeah, so there's going to be a musical in like 40 minutes or something?
Yeah, over by the town green.
Yeah.
And if you guys are interested in writing it or being in it
Oh, I'm all set, thank you.
or seeing it.
Would you want to see it?
Probably going back to a hotel soon.
Wow.
Oh, in a hotel.
Over on the town green in about a half hour if you all want to see it or be in it.
What is it? What kind of musical?
It hasn't been written yet,
yeah.
and so we're looking for people to help us. We promised a musical
Yeah,
to the town.
To the town.
Yeah, on the town green. I wonder who these people voted for.
Awesome. We'll see you then.
Yeah,
Cool. It'll be on
The town green.
Is the town green Pulaski Park?
Yes.
Okay.
Bishops?
Just when it seems as though all is lost, Joshua comes strutting by.
Good evening, my name is Joshua Bolivar. I grew up here probably from around 1990 until 2013, and this is a beautiful spot. I live in New York City right now. My dream has been to somehow corral an incredible woman down there and bring her back to the valley. That's my current plan.
I live
But-
in New York City.
The plans all get updated.
Milltown, so cool. What is it?
Basel.
Basel. Joshua.
You can only Boz for short.
Boss. Okay, got it.
There's one called Pop's Package.
Joshua had a great idea of just ditching the idea of going to a bar and just going to a liquor store and getting a bottle of wine, sitting in the park, and writing a play. Musical.
You could get 3 for $18.
What do we get by taking on a different character than ourselves and acting something out, And so maybe it's like this, and a lot of New York is like this. There's just so much superficial like fakeness, or it's not fakeness. It's just a costume. Everybody's got these cool clothes. I always look around. I'm like, wow, this guy has the coolest clothes. Like, where did he get that? And this graphic tee that he's got is so cool. You know, and I think everybody's focusing on this costume and this personality that we're pretending to be, while forgetting about who we really are and focusing on uncovering that part.
You know something?
So I think that's the musical thing for me, is like I'm looking for real people, not actors. I'm looking for like, right?
You know something that
Joshua, a natural-born leader, expertly creates himself as a common enemy.
And I messed up and hit her in the face. She like started to bleed a little bit. I felt terrible. Really sweet girl. Yeah.
Maybe this unorthodox leadership is what attracted Franz and Stella.
We have some wine.
We do have wine too.
Yeah, sure, let's go. Right?
No, I can't. Sorry.
I thought trying to recruit the college boys was maybe a waste of time, but after they agreed and started to participate, they proved themselves to be way more than just uncultured jocks.
The only thing you need to know about writing a musical is that there are 4 acts. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and bows. So, 1, 2, 3. We're giving you a notebook and a pen, and they're usually songs, and every musical is a love story between the performers and the audience. So, yeah, get started.
Tell us the 4 acts.
1, 2, 3, and bows.
After receiving some clarification regarding the names of the numbers of acts in the musical, Joshua was ready to start leading.
This is all we need to know about.
That's all you need to know, then the rest of it.
First thing comes to your mind right now. Art. Stella? Vegetable?
Sorry, I need a shot.
We don't have any hard alcohol.
These people are so brave.
And then we just like make eye contact, and it's just like that, and we just like it's just, we have like this affinity for each other.
So maybe we need to tell this story. You're a fucking brute, right? You're just like, you're knocking guys over.
There's
What kind of
nothing
brute
like
is
the
it?
courage that it
Almost
takes
reminds
to
me
be in a
of,
musical.
Like, Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. Anyone? No, Gaston.
Free association. As soon as you hear someone else say a word, you say the first thing you think of, and it just beats it. Oh. Munchies. Right. You know what I mean? You just keep doing it.
Okay.
Peel the entire orange in one peel.
All right. So, but how are we going to incorporate that into our act?
That's just
We've
the
already-
whole show. just all 3 acts. 3 different acts of that. But the second time we're walking backwards, and the third time we're walking on our hands and knees.
Here it is. Who's homeless?
After this, they'll be able to do anything.
You have you said sport, right? What's what you say?
Ultimate Frisbee.
Okay, they have this, white cap, sporty guy, and then he falls in love with this artist who's been working very hard trying to find some money on the streets.
Oh, it's great. I like it.
That was good.
Okay.
A love story. Don't look at me.
No, I'm looking at you
really-
because I need to know how many women are in this. Is it just us? Are we the only performers?
Back at the writing table, things were starting to look like a lot of tension. But Nora and I didn't know because we were off looking for cups and maybe some more audience members.
2 bottles of wine to entice them to stay. But then we forgot cups because we were very busy. We just walked into a pizza store and then got embarrassed and didn't ask and left.
After stealing cups from the local ice cream shop, we came back ready for the hero's welcome of a lifetime.
We even decided to put the cups behind our backs to surprise them because we thought it'd be funny.
And then just the 3 main characters, right there.
Cups.
Brilliant.
Excellent. How about?
We got cups.
So we got the cups and we expected some sort of like happy response. But when we got there, they seemed to be so into the musical that they didn't like the cups, which gives us mixed feelings about being appreciated. But at the same time, if they're having fun writing the musical, isn't that what it's really all about?
Little does TJ know that the performers are far less interested in writing their performance piece and way more interested in creating conspiracy theories about what may or may not be going on behind the scenes of My American Musical, Season 2 in Massachusetts.
All right.
Wait, you're leaving?
I'm going on strike unless the people that recruited me help in this process.
Hey, don't look at me. I didn't recruit you. I was just along for the ride.
Unless you be honest with us what the process is, and then maybe I'll.
You want to be honest about the process? I feel like
because there's a backward process that's involved in your process.
Where's the audience again? Well, they're trying to get guys. We're just people walking down the street. We don't have like we're trying to get an audience. They're getting an audience.
I know, it's just because you said tell the audience they'll be here in 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, they're gathering an audience.
Gathering an audience or more
I
recruits?
think this was better
I feel like you guys have turned on people. Wait, you're just leaving?
Because I think I'm messing up the.
Wait, what are you messing up?
Whatever backstory thing that you're doing, I don't think I'm helping with it. It'll be
There's
more
no
organic
backstory.
because I'm just seeing through whatever's happening, and then it's like
There's no backstory.
And like, as weird as this is, this is a good mess.
That's what I'm saying.
Joshua, we've got to stay.
Let's go, guys. You need more drinks than you, because I like it when you.
I'm gonna drink. Where's the other one?
Dance number? It sounds like a dance
college?
number's coming up. Here.
Oh.
I like the idea of a dance number.
Thank goodness that Joshua has a newfound appreciation for Destiny, or maybe we wouldn't have him as our director.
So how did you find out about the musical?
We were walking from a bar to a bar, then from a bar home, and got asked twice, and the second time we said, sure.
You were asked twice?
Well, before someone asked if we wanted to chill, we didn't know there was a musical.
Yeah.
But
so
that changed everything.
Okay, we're beginning the show. Audience, please silence your cell phones. Photography is encouraged. Performers. So where's Act 1 taking place?
Right over here.
Okay.
You guys can just throw like drinks in.
Wait, should we sit in the chairs? Please.
So you're gonna have to stand up and.
Act 1, facing that way.
Choose a location.
Sort of like Mad Lib. Down? That's exactly it. Can we have like a... One of them is a dog. What? No.
What's your name? What's your name? My name's John. Come with me. I have to go. Alright, that's back to you.
That was amazing!
Between the first acts, some late arrivals came to the audience.
The first act was someone threw a frisbee and hit a dog.
Okay.
So Act 2 is over here now. Can I ask you how you found out about this?
You guys just missed Act 1.
You.
From you.
Speak loudly.
Act 2, facing the street.
Like, just one on my back and one on my legs, just like this. I would be the dog. Bring me over.
There they are.
Oh, they're coming over for the music. So if you missed Act 1, that's the dog.
Oh my god.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice little puppy.
Where are you going, my
I
dog?
dropped my phone.
That's your puppy?
This is becoming very erotic.
And then my dog runs away.
Well done, guys.
Act 3.
Wait, I was promised music. I'm just...
So we need the audience to sing for us.
3. Facing each other.
Yeah.
Are you guys an acapella group?
Yes, do it.
Can we join in?
Yeah. What do you got?
Wait, ready? There's a dog.
Nope. Is that a song?
Oh, yeah, these guys got it.
Performers, tell them what to do.
What? There's a dog. Love in the air. Let's run with it.
Rough,
All voices.
rough.
Get some vocal
There's a
exercises.
dog.
There's a dog. There's a dog. There was a dog. Love with a dog. Ruff, 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 ruff. There's a dog. Sex with my dog.
Oh, Lord, did I just hear that?
Act 4, bows.
So everybody bows.
Woo!
And now applause.
Incredible job. Bravo.
High fives all around.
Y'all missed
Oh,
If you
you
high five the
missed
camera,
it.
look cool.
They said they missed
If you high five the camera, look cool.
Water in the stream glistens in the light. The birds are chirping. Two women bathed in light. The dew is drying off the trees. And then she steps into the grass. In her innocence and form and motion, she continues the depth of her task.
I don't know if I personally can climb.
Well, you don't literally climb. I mean, you climb, but there's a path to climb.
I think, and I'm sorry if I'm holding everyone else back, but I would totally be interested in like a walking hike, but I just don't know if I can do a climbing hike today. Like an incline hike? Like one that's about climbing. Right. I just, more of a walk than something that's strenuous. Yes.
How about this? You guys are still waking up. You guys are going to be out all day later, and we were out pretty much all night. So how about this? How about we just